Jamendo.com.
Yo, salute everyone. What's good? What's good? Knicks Real Talk the Night Show. What's good? What's going on? We here, man. Got to get it popping. Got a game tonight at the world most famous arena tonight. Knicks and Orlando Magic, man, going to get down at the Garden at 7:30 tonight. So we're going to be ready to break that down, get into all that tonight. I hope everybody doing well. Had a good day today. You had a chance to get out there, get on your grind, man, do what you had to do to get back home and get in here with us and get ready for the game tonight, man. Like I said, Knicks at the Garden, going there for that second win in a row against Orlando Magic. We're going to break that down, get into all that. Like I said, man, so we're going to get it, man. Knicks got a game tonight, man. We hope we can continue this little one-game winning streak we got, make it 2 in a row. So we're going to get in and break down the teams, stats, and all that good stuff. We're just going to get into it, man. Well, first and foremost, salute everybody. Thanks for chiming in today, man. I hope y'all, like I said, going to be here into the game, tip off at 7:30. We said we can go down here and get this W, man, and try to get back to a 2-game winning streak and move to 9-6 in the Eastern Conference. And we got a lot of stuff to go over tonight, man. We're going to break down the starter lineup, the injury report, quite a few things we're going to talk about, man. So we're going to get it, man. But I'm here, man. First and foremost, man, on some sad news in the hip hop community. Just RIP to my man, Young Dolph, man. Brother down got hurt. Life got took it down there in Memphis, man. So to all you Young Dolph fans down there, salute to him, man. RIP, rest in peace, my brother. Sad tragedy there, man. But your spirit gonna be with everybody, man. Those who fan of his, everybody who like his music and everything like that. It's a sad situation, man. And another young brother got a life took it, man. So we are praying with you and your family, brother. Real talk. But I'm getting back to the game tonight. Like I said, Knicks and Orlando Magic at the world most famous arena. Coming off a pretty gutsy win the other night, man. Gritty performance. Defense got back to what they needed to get to. So, we here, man. So we're going to see if we can pull this thing out tonight and get it popping. Salute to my man, Charlie King. Let's go. Salute, Charlie. Appreciate you coming in, man. Thanks for the support. Real talk. But we're going to get it popping tonight, man. We got to get this win tonight. Get that, Orlando Magic came in the Garden last time they was here. They gave us the business. Cole Anthony ran them up. Terrence Ross ran them up on us the last time they was here, man. Disappointing loss, letdown game, but we're going to rebound from that thing, man, and we're going to go in there and try to get this W tonight. It's a real important game. It's important for the standpoint of when I go over the NBA scores and the breakdown situation of the conferences, man, you're going to see why this game is so important for us tonight, the next two actually, to see if we can, get a little bit of winning ways going, get above a fifth in the Eastern Conference, depending on how things shape out. It's going to be interesting, though. We're going to get into that, man. Like I said, man, salute to you, Charlie. Keep for coming in, my brother. But man, it's going to be interesting, man. We got an important game down here tonight. Let's go see if the Knicks can handle their business. And if they can do that, then out there we got a 2-game winning streak going. We move to 9-6 in the Eastern Conference, man, and we be looking pretty decent, man. So we just got to hope that thing pan out and it work in our favor. And I'm confident that it will. I think after that game the other day, bounce back, gutsy win, man. Second unit came up again. Julius Randle played an all-around game that game, man, moving the ball real well, getting people involved, and it kind of helped us out. And we're going to break it down, man, and quickly continue doing what he's doing, playing real well the last 6 games He's phenomenal. He's been playing real good basketball down in New York, man. And I'm glad to see Emmanuel quickly got off the rust and started getting popping, man. He's a big reason why we won that game the other day and stayed in a couple of other games. You know what I mean? So salute to Emmanuel quickly in the second unit for coming in there playing hard, man, and on that grind and all that good stuff, man. But yeah, this is an important game for us from the standpoint of just trying to get a W, get a streak going, and trying to protect the home Garden. You know, we haven't been playing too great at the Garden. Been kind of abysmal down there, man. We under 500 at the Garden, which is crazy. You would never think that would have been the case. But we got to try to get that home court advantage back, and I think we can get that thing back, man. If we go down there and bring our A game tonight, and don't take these young guys for granted because there's a bunch of good young talent down there. Cole Anthony, you know what I mean. Jalen Suggs gonna play tonight. He's off the injury report. He's gonna play tonight. And you know, and without further ado, man, let me bring in my co-host, man, my partner in crime, one of them, and no other. I can say KJ Events in the building, man. KJ. Yeah, but we got KJ there, man. And real salute to Tim Smith in the chat. Salute to you, Tim. Thanks for coming in, my brother. Charlie King, I appreciate you, man. You already know, brother. Thanks for being a part of this, man. I appreciate you for sure, Charlie. But yeah, man, we got to go down. They got a good young team down there, man. They got Jalen Suggs down there. He's playing tonight. He was on the injury report, but he's off. Faraz Wagner down there. Bunch of young guys. You know, like I said, Cole Anthony, them cats, Mo Bamba, a bunch of young talent down there. Even though they last in the association for us wins in the Eastern Conference anyway, 3-11, they still got a gutsy little team down there. And they do got some couple of veterans down there, Terrence Ross, Brooke Lopez. I know Jonathan Isaac and them guys ain't back yet. But you know, they still NBA competition, so we can't take it for granted. We can't go down there and sleep on these guys, and we need to go in there and really try to hold this thing down and get this W, man, and get us to 9-6. So I'm looking forward to that game tonight. I think it's gonna be a good one. And I know it's a revenge game for the Knicks, so we hopefully they go out there and just put this really good work in, man. Then they got 3 days off to get the bodies back right, go over some more game plans and all that good stuff. The streets are buzzing. My man CT, salute to you, my brother. You already know. Yeah, man, but it's an important win tonight, man. We're going to get into that. So, Linda Lynn, salute to you, real talk. Yeah, it's an important game, man. We can't take these guys lightly tonight, man. Salute, CT. Yeah, we can't take these guys lightly tonight, man. We got to pretend like, you know, they just as good as anybody else and then go in there and give them the smackdown. You know what I mean? We really do, man. We got to let these young boys know that what you did to us the last time is unacceptable. You ain't going to catch us sleeping tonight. And we got to go out there, and when that ball get thrown up in the air, man, go 48 minutes and go hard. Like I said, these are the type of games what we call trap games, ladies and gents. They like trap games. You know what I mean? And we don't want to be dealing with no trap tonight, man. We want to go out there and handle this, man. But that's a good young team, man. And Cole Anthony is having a good season so far as a rookie. You can't take nothing granted for him, my man. Send Mayor, salute to you. You know, peace to God, peace. Real talk, knowledge. We got to go get this, man. And I think we will tonight. I think we will go get it. I think we're gonna be ready to play, and I think Tom Thibodeau gonna have them boys ready, and I think they're gonna have themselves ready. I want to see how these guys bounce back, man. After that game we had the other day, man. RJ didn't shoot too great, but he hit some important 3-point shots. I'm ready to see Fournier bust up out of this thing, man. He do. Evan Fournier is due for a good game in New York, and I hope he's ready to get on that road too, man. And we need Evan Fournier to bring the game that we thought he was gonna have when we signed him, and I'm confident he will. I just hope it's one of them games tonight, man. And you know, he kind of settled into New York and everything, and he can get it popping, you know. And if he can, then I think that's gonna be awesome. You know what I mean? To see him break out and have a good game. Kemba Walker been playing well lately. Stats got home, my brother. Salute. Real talk, man. He's been playing well lately. So I just want to see him bring it for 48 minutes, man, and get it popping tonight. Let me bring in my partner in crime, KJ Events in the building. KJ, what's good?
Salute Divine. Salute Knicks Real Talk. Salute chat. Another night. It's the revenge game. It's time to get back on our winning ways. Let's get that first team ball movement going. I feel the spirits in the air tonight. That you know, it's a get back game for us. We got embarrassed for them coming back and beating the way they did. Let's get back out here and get this W tonight, Devon.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, real talk. You know, we got to, man, because I think it's important that we go in here and lay the hammer down on these cats, man. Let's let them know that they not where we at. You know what I mean? And we really got to bring that energy tonight, bring everything to the table, and just go out there and let them know who the New York City Gritty Committee is, man. We need we need this win. This will be a stinker if we lose this game, and I don't even think that's going to happen. But if we were to lose this game, that'd be so depressing. You know what I mean? We losing to the inferior competition, and I don't think we can have that. And yeah, you're right, Charlie King. Fournier been stinking it up, man. We got to go, man. We got to get it popping. Salute to my man D. Ross. D. Ross, we already know in the builder. Salute D. Ross. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to a good game tonight, everybody, all around. I think the Garden gonna be buzzing, and I think we're gonna go in there and we're gonna get this thing, man. And I think it's gonna be important to do that. It's not too much to talk about for it on the injury front, ladies and gents. Other than Nerlens Noel, he's out. Obviously, Mitch will play tonight. Tibbs addressed that in early in a post game and the pregame interviews that he's gonna play tonight. So that's good to know that Mitch going to be out there. No going up against Mo Bamba and all them guys. They formidable. And for the New Orlando Magic, excuse me, Jonathan Isaac is not there yet. Markelle Fultz is not there, but Jalen Suggs will play tonight. Jalen Suggs will play tonight, and then that's a good thing for them. So let's hope that this thing pop. Salute to peace to the God, unique Allah, man. Every win is a win, absolutely. So we got to get in there and get that popping, man. Salute to my air, like my physical right there. Salute to you, unique. Yeah, man, we got to go get it tonight, man. Salute to the professor Elton Lee in the building. Salute to the chat, man. You already know that's where it's at. Salute to all y'all, man. Y'all holding it down. But yeah, KJ, not too much on the injury front other than Nerlens Noel. And on some other news notes, Real GM, salute. Shaw Power, salute to all the bars up in the building, man. The chat, all you cats, man. Thanks for coming in. And and other than that, Deuce McBride going down to Westchester to bang tonight. So I'm glad they did that for him. Let him get some run. I think that's well deserved for him, man. Let him go down there and get a little bit burned, man. So Deuce McBride will be playing down in Westchester tonight. So let's go, Deuce. Go down there and get you some rhythm, man. Light it up down there and help Westchester get on. They've been losing lately, so maybe Deuce can go down there in Westchester tonight, and he can help the Knicks in the Westchester division get a win. And I hope that will take place, and I think it will. So salute to Deuce, man. You're going to get you some burns that's sitting on the bench right now, not be able to play. But that's a good thing while we got the D League, because they can go down there, get a little burn, get their rhythm up and all that good stuff. Then they can come back to the main team, and hopefully they can contribute when they need them. So salute to Deuce, KJ, for going down there and getting a little burn.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't learn from the bench. You got to get out there to get your reps. Right now, there's absolutely no room with the emergence of Emmanuel quickly playing the way he's playing now. There's absolutely no room for Deuce as of right now. I would have loved to see him getting for defensive purposely, just to get him in, get him acclimated with the team. But I think right now at 8-6, we have bigger fish to fry. We're still trying to fix our first team offense, first team defense, everything first team. And I think that's what they're thinking on it now. Let the guy get some burn down there. Hopefully get him back up here playing in some situational moments. But right now, he's not needed right now at 8-6 for this team. I just want to see us more consistent tonight, Devon. I want to see more of that first team ball movement. I want to see that first team scoring a lot more. I want to see so many different things tonight in that first quarter with that first team. I want to see if Kemba is going to show back up for game. This is another game number 3 of him in double points. I want to see if he keeps that same momentum going.
Yeah, absolutely. Salute to P Nice. Salute P Nice. Pud Nice in the building. Salute to my brother. Yeah, man. It definitely. I gotta say, it should be an easy win tonight, P Nice, and I'm hoping that's the case. But like I said, you don't take nobody for granted because you just never know. You know what I mean? But I'm really looking for Kemba Walker to continue. He's been playing good lately. I'm happy to see Kemba playing the last couple of games. He's been playing real well, and we didn't need him as much the other night. He scored 16 in the first half, but we didn't need him that much. You know what I mean? And because the second unit came in there and just. Once they got in that rhythm, man, they got that roll. Wasn't no need to bring Kemba Walker back here. Derrick Rose was balling out. He had so I'm glad he got to rest Kemba a little more. But the two I want to see play tonight, man, is R.J. Barrett and Evan Fournier. We need them two dudes to be the last of that starting lineup to really get back on their groove. We seen Kemba getting on his groove. We know what Julius Randle could do. You know what I mean? Mitch going to give us what he's going to give us. But I want to see Evan Fournier tonight. And R.J. Barrett lighted up, man, and I think that And I just think that would be so special if he can get it popping tonight. So I'm looking forward to them two maybe having a decent game, because Evan Fournier is long overdue. You know what I mean? He's long overdue. You know what I mean? And I mean that with real talk. You know what I mean? He's long overdue. So I think he need to come out and have a good game tonight, and let us know why we paid him that money. You know what I mean? Why we gave him the contract we gave him. And it's early. You know, they go through that. But it's 14 games now. I think it's time for you to get up out of that, brother. So come on, Evan Fournier tonight. Go in there and get it popping tonight for us, man, and see how you're going to pull this thing off tonight.
Yeah, I think Evan Fournier has to get back on his grind, definitely big time. And if he's not, I think Burks comes off the bench quickly. If Evan Fournier is not going off, and that's what I got. Like right now, Devon, I got if we were to make a change right now, I would exchange Burks for Evan Fournier, because Burks has shown he has great defense and he has that consistent shot. So I would rather have that in my starting lineup as opposed to Evan right now if he's not giving me that development that we need, because we're having the scoring from D Rose and Emmanuel Quickly and somewhat topping in that second unit. And if Evan Fournier could come on the second unit and beat down the guys that he's playing against the second team, to me, it's a win-win for the Knicks. But like I said, we have to give it to at least 20 games, I say, for that change to happen. Let's see what happens tonight with him. And if he's not going, best believe that Tibbs is going to pull out Evan Fournier within 3 to 4 or 5 minutes of this game if it's not going right. That's what I want to see tonight for him. It has to happen. And I do agree with you about what's the name? RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett has to drive the ball to the hole. We don't need the shot, RJ. We just need him driving to the hole, making the plays happen, setting screens, and doing it that way. And if the three falls, the three falls. But right now, his strong point to me is driving to the hole, because he's so big and so strong, and he's ambidextrous. He can go both ways with the ball. So I want to see that tonight.
Yeah. Knicks real GM. That's going to be a good matchup. You know, if he get to play quickly tonight, and we will see how that go. Hopefully, they be on the court together. But Quickly's been playing some good basketball. Defense has been popping. Defense been popping. I'm with D. Ross, man. Saddle up, man, because we're gonna be on this run. I think that if our defense play the way they played the other night, I know our offense is gonna eventually come around. You know what I mean? So as long as we play defense the way we played the other night, I mean, we held them cats to like 92, 84 points, whatever the case was. That was some awesome display of defense, man. And I mean, we played Indiana real well the other day, man. So I think if we can bring that same energy tonight, same effort, and we could compete hard on that end, I think we come out this thing with a W real easy night. Peace to the God. Salute, Allah wise, salute. And we get it popping tonight, man. And I think we can achieve that tonight if we go play hard, move the ball, like you said. That defense causes turnovers. You can run up and down the floor. You can get some easy, fast break points off the block shots, off the steals, off of just a good defense pressure. You know, we got to take the experience to these young boys tonight, man. But they got a couple guys down there who are veterans, like I said, Robin Lopez and them guys. They might not, and Terrence Ross. Them guys been around. They know. So, but you know, I think our ship is ready to sail, dude. I think we about to take off and get back on this way, man. So, you know, we was 5-5 the last 10 games. I think we could say now we finally got to win the other night, and so we kind of broke that momentum. But let's keep this thing going. And I just think tonight we're gonna go in there and get it popping tonight. You know, let's go in there in the garden and get it, KJ.
Right. You know what it is too, Devon? Can this team hold the lead? We've been giving up big leads lately. We gave up a big lead to Orlando last time. And then also we let Terrence Ross come in and score 22 points on us in the fourth quarter last game. That cannot happen again. The man was off the whole game. He scores 22 points in that fourth quarter the last time we played him, and Orlando comes back and wins this game against him. So we don't need another outing like that. If we get the lead, let's learn how to hold the lead and keep the lead going. We don't need to be down by 15 and then lose by 10. That cannot happen with this Knicks team. And like you said, Devon, hopefully with the defense from the other night, it spills over to tonight's defense. Now, the great thing about last game is that Indiana didn't shoot well, just like we didn't shoot well in the beginning. We were for like 0 for 8, 0 for 9. So we know Orlando has some shooters on this team. So let's just hope that their missing shots they're missing, and we're learning how to play defense on these guys, and we're getting out on them. Because what I don't want to see is us not switching, us playing a zone, getting back, and we're not getting over to the man and closing out on the man, and these guys are just making threes on us. That's how we keep getting beat mostly all these games, and it shouldn't happen. So hopefully, I'm hoping, and I know so Tibbs and his coaching staff went through all the videotape, showed these guys what happened last game, and they got it on a bulletin board. We in the Garden. This can't happen. We have to squash this team. Like I wanted to blow out last game against Indiana. This should be our nice blowout game because we need a statement from them to say, look, you guys can't keep up with this. Last time you guys came and beat us, that was a fluke. We need to really show them the teams that we're supposed to beat. We're supposed to beat Orlando, and we're supposed to blow Orlando out. It shouldn't be no 5-6 point game. We're supposed to beat them by at least 20, 25 points.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, hopefully we clicking on all cylinders tonight. Everybody bringing their A game to the forefront. The New York City Gritty Committee is going to be in there. Their defense is going to get it popping. We're going to go in there and go hard. But you know what? They go hard to go home with an L. And we ain't trying to take that tonight. You know, we just need to go down there and win this game. And we got 3 days off, ladies and gents. You know, if we win that game tonight, 9-6, 3 days off, man, we get to really, really sharpen up the tool shed. You know what I mean? Really get to hone in on all the things that we probably didn't really get to finish coming out of training camp. 3 days off in the NBA is phenomenal, and for a team and as the season is already in progress, because you don't get them days like that. It's normally 1 day off. You go to the travel the next day, play a team. You know what I mean? But now to have 3 days off, they always off to Saturday, you know, some of that nature. So they got a lot of time to retool the shed, sharpen the tool, get the more focus, get more game planning in, you know, work on some of the things that they feel like they needed to work on. And then not only that, they get to rest a little bit. You know what I mean? So if they have a real good game tonight, they come out and blow these boys out of our tails. Okay, you know what? Tomorrow you guys chill. We get back at it Thursday and Friday. You know what I mean? It's Friday and Saturday, whatever. So it'll be nice if we can come out there with a good victory tonight. And if you do got practice tomorrow, let it be a shoot around or a game film. You know, go over the things that you did good, go over the things that you didn't do good, and then just chill. And then the next 2 days you go at it and practice. That was great about that. Them cats get to heal. You might get to see Nerlens Noel Saturday and with 3 days off. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think that would be phenomenal because, like I said, this is important. Then like I said, Mitchell Robinson get to heal an ankle a little bit. You know what I mean? After tonight, he get to ice that thing up for 3 days and work on his conditioning and all that good stuff, man. So it's a real good, important 3 games off for the Knicks, man. So we got to hope that they take advantage of that. But, you know, other than that, man, I'm looking forward to tonight, chat, and salute to everybody out there who watching, where you're streaming them from, man. I appreciate y'all coming in. But I'm looking forward to that game tonight. It's real, you know, even though I reason why I say it's important, because when I show you cats what's going on around the association, how important this game is, you'll see what I'm talking about when we look at the upcoming schedules, look at the people who taking L's, look at the guys who battle each other in the East, you know, and then we win. Next thing you know, before Saturday, we'd be like third in the league the way things is going. So it's going to be important. That's why it's an important game to me tonight, that we win that game, and then the next 3 days, you're going to see teams in the East beating each other up, or they're going out West losing games. And by the time we come back Saturday, you know, the Knicks could be almost sitting in third position. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that's the way it pan out, KJ, and we take advantage of this thing tonight, man. But like I said, we got to hold Cole Anthony down. He ran the muck on us the last game, fellas, and he had the young man playing great basketball. I ain't mad. Yeah, he's a New Yorker, man. I know you salute to that. Cole Anthony's playing good. You know what I mean? And they got Jalen Suggs coming. He's playing tonight, so he's not sitting out. You know, Franz Wagner, that young boy, can get it. You know, his brother, you know, he played pretty well. And they just got all around. Mo Bamba, you know, he contributing real well down there. And obviously with the guys that they got coming off the bench with Robin Lopez and, you know, Terrence Ross and the guys, you know, they NBA ball players. So we can't take it for granted tonight. KJ, we got to go out there and just do what we do. And I think that starts tonight on that defense end. Everything in New York starts on the defense end.
Right.
You play defense, the rest of it to take care of itself tonight.
Correct. And another thing, what scares me though? It scares me with this whole Mitchell Robinson thing. We don't know how good his ankle is. So what I really want to see tonight is I want to see the man play for a while, but I do want a sim sighting at some point in time, just because we got a big game Sunday against Chicago. We play Houston on Saturday. So if we play for a little bit, you put Sims in for a while, let him sit for a while, and if we get this blowout win tonight, it'd be good for us, because what the Knicks are also going to do is they're going to run Obi at the 5 and put Julius at the 4 tonight. We seen that last game, so we know that's going to happen a lot. I just to me, Mitchell Robinson is so valuable for this team, and if we have him blocking shots as a presence. We need that. Without him, we're getting scored on easily in the paint. So I'd rather reserve him. Even though you got Mo Bamba down tonight, let's see what he can do. But if I see him out there limping and tired, Tibbs and the coaching staff need to pull that guy because we need to rest him as much as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, I did bring that up earlier. They sent my man Deuce McBride down to the G League to get some burn, which was real good. I'm happy about that. And let's see that Deuce can get a little rhythm going, man, and get to play some games. And that's why I think the NBA did so good of a job with that situation in the G League, man, and that development in the league. I think that was one of the best things the NBA could have did, man, having that little semi-pro type of thing, man, and get these a situation like this where he can go down and get it popping. So right. Hey, Shot Power said Mitch needs a sneaker deal. Laugh out loud. He even though he was joking, he said, "Man, I might have to try to play in my Timbs." Mitch is real. Mitch trying to get it though, but I'm glad to see Mitch out here. Even though he's lacking a little bit of movement with the weight and the injuries still bother him, but he out there. He's a warrior, man. I got to give Mitchell Robinson the flowers when it comes to that. That young man is a warrior. He wants to play. He hurt. You can see this cat limp around that court, but he's out there, man. And I don't think you can ask for more than a young man like that, regardless of what you might think about his skill level, but at least the man out there competing. You know what I mean? He trying to play. He want to play, and I think that's a determination. He know he in a contract year. He want to get a bag. So I think if we can get past the injury standpoint in KJ and find a way to go into the mid-season feeling a little bit more healthy, I think you might see the better Mitchell Robinson. You know what I mean, going forward. But right now he's doing good. He's leading the team. In block shots. He had 3 of them the other night in the first quarter, some of that nature. He had about 4 or 5 down there in Charlotte when we was down there. So, he's been trying to hold us down on the defense, but you can tell his lateral movement and his quickness and his agility just not there right now. You know what I mean? So let's just hope that, like I said, tonight, if he can get past the night without an injury, man, and then he got 3 days off to put that thing on ice and heal it, come back out against Houston and go to Chicago. Because after that schedule will get crazy. We got the Lakers coming in. We got Phoenix coming in. So, we got to take advantage of these games while we got it right now because our schedule is about to get brutal. It's about to get brutal for everybody. So we got to make sure that we win the games that we can win and don't take them for granted, don't take them lightly, but we still should go out there and win these games. So if we could pull that off tonight, that's the start of it.
Right. And I do the Knicks, they play to their talent level. And I think they'll, even though it's going to get brutal next week, I think the Knicks will step up to the game and do what they got to do. And just need some motivation, right? And especially at home. We need that motivation. We need that nice win. We need that ball movement. We need Randall moving that ball. Just all the other things that they were doing in the beginning, we're starting to see a little bit of that now. It's just the shots are not falling down for them. But let me tell you something, Nick Nation. Once the shots start falling for this team, we're going to be unstoppable. I'm talking about unstoppable because it's not like we're taking bad shots. We're just missing the shots that we're taking. Like we can't have games where we're 11 for 37, 10 for 40. Let's get to that 20. We take 23s in the game. You might as well book it up. And we're capable of doing that. It's just that the shots are not falling for some reason. But I believe that it's stumbling blocks. They are still learning one another. Another thing I'd ask you, Devon, on that starting unit. We know Julius Randle is an alpha male. What other alpha male do we have on that starting unit with Julius to demand that ball?
I think it's Kemba. I think RJ's still young. He's trying to get there, but I do think Kemba Walker is that other dude. If you matter of fact, on this day 3 years ago, on this night 3 years ago, Kemba Walker dropped 60 points. On this very night 3 years ago. Dropped 60. You know what I mean? He had a 60 game, he had some 57 games. Kemba Walker could get it. You know what I mean? And I think the last couple of games that we've seen with him, I like what I've seen. And I agree with Nick P, man. They need to feature RJ and Fournier. Them the guys that I think once them cats get clicking, Fournier and even RJ Barrett did have about 5 good games in a row, about 5, a couple of games ago before we had lost the 2 in a row. He was playing some good basketball. You know what I mean? We just need RJ to stay consistent with it. You know what I mean? That's going to be his maturation becoming an all-star is staying consistent. You know what I mean? And keeping that average around 17, 18 a game on a consistent level. And once he could do that consistently, then I think we'd be fine. But I think right now, Evan Fournier got to be that guy to come out of that slump. We need Evan Fournier to get back to Orlando. Evan Fournier, excuse me. And I think if he can get back to that, I think we have some good things going brewing in New York. Now, because I do think this team going to get ready to get on that roll. I really do. I think they about to get on a roll, and I don't see us losing that game tonight. And I don't even see us coming out with lack of energy tonight. I think they know how big this thing is, and let's see how we go down there and do it. And if we can go down there and take advantage of it, KJ in the chat and everybody, I think if we can go that and bring it, then I think we'd be good to go tonight, man. So I'm looking forward to that game tonight for sure.
Absolutely. Like I said, the only reason I asked about that alpha question because it's just Randall always is so ball dominant, and it seems like nobody wants to say, "Look, I know if I'm a point guard, I don't need you bringing the ball up. Move around, get open, set a screen. I would rather somebody cut to the hole and we throw it to him and he goes up for a layup. We need to see a different side of Randall, and I think we're starting to see a little bit of that, but sometimes he still goes back into his ball dominant ways. So, like I said, it's only 14 games in Devon. Every game's going to be different. We got to see the personnel on the court, so let's see what happens tonight.
Yeah. Real quick, Charlie King, what can you say about Todd Gibson game, though? Tough. Absolutely. He's the ultimate warrior, Charlie. My man, hey, listen, Todd Gibson holds it down for New York. That veteran, that wise experience, savviness, done played against probably some of the best players in the league for 10, 11 years, however long he's been there. PS 67 stand up, hey man, listen, Todd Gibson is the ultimate warrior, brother. And to have a veteran like that on our team with him and Derrick Rose, that you notice when Tibb do the sub, what's the first two people he bringing off the bench? Todd and Derrick Rose. You know what I mean? And them guys and salute to good one, Charlie King, a real talk. That Todd Gibson is real. And my man Shammy White, salute Shammy. Thanks for coming in, my brother. We appreciate you. We in New York, absolutely. We in here, man. So let's get it popping tonight. A salute to the chat, man. Run them up with the thumbs up, man. If you haven't subscribe to Knicks Real Talk, man, so we can keep blessing the Knicks fan base with these shows, man. I appreciate y'all. Real talk from a fan for the fans. You already know. Shot Power, IQ, and Rose is. Oh man, you ain't kidding. Them boys is playing. I gotta get them boys playing good basketball right now. Derrick Rose and man, quickly got to get mad flowers. Them kids is bringing it, man. And I'm happy to see that, man. D Rose playing like that 6 man a year you was talking about, and I'm excited about that, especially a man quickly, man, getting to his own. KJ, I'm glad to see that brother back on his game, playing good basketball.
Yeah, he's confident. Confidence is everything, man. And that confidence, my man was not having such a great opener for us for like 5, 6, 7 games, and now for the last couple games, he's just been on. I'm talking about double figures, consistent shots, in on the fourth quarter. Tibbs just trusted him more, and this is what we need in our second year player. He's only going to get better, and now we're starting to see a different game. He's no longer that much floating the ball like he used. We call him Manuel Quickly the floater. Now he's getting up open shots. He's taking it to the hole, layups, and he's playing full court defense. We haven't had a defender that can defend point guard from one baseline to the other baseline, and Emmanuel Quickly is providing that service on that second unit, and that's why the second unit is flourishing now, because he's that spark for him. So salute to Emmanuel Quickly. Hopefully he continues this whole thing and he doesn't get back in and shooting, just coming down the court shooting 30-foot 3-pointers for no reason. We don't need that in this game. He's a slasher. He's getting to the hole, and his confidence is building. So let's keep it up.
Yeah, absolutely. And just thoughts on my keys to the game tonight. First and foremost, number one, lock them down. Lock them down. Let's get MSG locked down, man. That defense got to be there tonight. I think this should be a coming out party for Evan Fournier. I would like to see that. Not saying he will. I would like to see that. I like to see RJ get back off the stride, man. And them 3 pointers he hit the other day, man, against Indiana with some crucial 3-pointers. And even though he was having a bad game, that man never wavered in his confidence. He knocked one down, then he knocked another one down, then he knocked another one down. That one, the last one with 20 seconds left, pretty much sealed the game. So that was good to see him. So, him never losing faith in what he could do on the basketball court. The Cats said, listen, I'm having an off night, but I'm going to keep shooting. He got that one knockdown from Todd Gibson, and Todd Gibson threw him another pass off a rebound, knocked down another one. I was like, okay, RJ starting to, he's feeling good about himself, and that's what you want to see. And we just got to play defense tonight. I think Julius Randle should try to go out there and handle his opponent while playing in the flow of the offense. I did like the way he played against Indiana Pacers the other night. Everybody, Julius Randle was moving that ball quick. He was moving. He was sharing it. He was passing it. Him and Evan Fournier tried to get that 1-2 game going between them. I mean, I like the way Julius Randle played the other night. You know what I mean? And I really think that if he can continue playing that way, getting everybody else involved in the offense, because when you got 4 guys like that who can all get the ball and shoot it, it's tough when everybody can't be in rhythm. So I think Julius Randle did a good job as a leader, putting all on guys in position the other day against Indiana. You know what I mean? And so granted, if we keep doing that and then they start shooting the ball well, then that's when we're going to really see this offense get back up to what we thought they was going to be at the beginning of the season. I think they still got a good thing going on there, and we just got to make sure that Julius did what he did. So that's one of the keys to games to me is that let Julius Randle do what he did the other night against Indiana. We need to rebound the basketball real well. Obviously, we got to crash them boards and try to blow these cats out on the boards. Obviously, get to the foul line against them. I don't think they're strong to handle us from the out. The young guys can handle us like we think they can. So I think Julius Randle, RJ, and them need to just go at these cats, man. Let Mitch do what he could do. And hopefully we come out there and really with a victory. But I think that's one of the keys to the game is to make sure that we got low turnovers. You know what I mean? Crash the boards hard. You know what I mean? And insist to get the assist numbers up and knock your free throws down. We've been kind of abysmal from the 3-point line this year. We're only shooting around 77% from the 3 charity stripe this year. But we do need to improve on that. But if you look at the overall team, itself, KJ, and what they're doing, and we'll break that down here. If you look at point production, Julius Randle averaging 20 a game, RJ 15.5, that need to come up. Derrick Rose, I know that will come up. He averaging 13 a game. Kemba Walker 12 a game. I like to see him get that up to 15, 16 on a regular. Evan Fournier 12, I think he need to get that up to 15, 16 on a regular. Alex Burks, he obviously that'll go up from 8. That'll go up. I think quickly numbers to go up. I think Obi, he's 3 more points more than last year, and I still think he's going to go up. Mitch's numbers, I think all these numbers will eventually go up once they get in the rhythm and get in the groove. KJ, for the 3-point shot, Julius, he's not that way. He need to be at 34%. That need to go up. RJ 3-point percentage need to go up. Derrick Rose knocked him down at 44%. Kemba Walker knocked him down at 42%. Fournier need to get up. That's only 35%. He need to get his numbers up. Alex Burks knocked him down at 41%. Emmanuel quickly knocked him down at 37%. I think that's going to go up. So we need to make sure Obi Toppin got to find his stroke on that level. Quentin Grimes, he's not playing, but he's shooting at 50%. But that's what we need to work on the 3-point shooting. Got to get better. And then you'll see that scoring going up, KJ. And far as the regular field goal percentage, Julius Randle, obviously his numbers need to go up. He only 41% from the field. RJ 40%. Derrick Rose 47%. That's nice. Kemba Walker 44%. That can go up a little more, but that's decent. Fournier 40%, that got to go up. Alex Burks 40%, that got to go up. Quickly even got to go up. So we really not even Obi Toppin shooting at 54%. That's good. Mitchell Robinson 81%. God Lord, right. And the one Nerlens Noel, though he's not playing a lot, he's 77%. So Todd Gibson shooting close to 50%. That's good. But we just need these guys to get that 3-point percentage up, get that 2-point percentage up, and get back to that defense thing. And I think it all speaks for itself, KJ.
You hit you hit it right on the nose, Devon. I think we all know that Knicks can score with the best of them. Knicks on any given night, Knicks could put 120, 130 points up on any given team, just because of the weapons they have from the 3-point lane. It's just, for me, what we need to see now. I think they really need to focus on their defense. If we're up in people's airways and we stop them on defense, the defense becomes our offense, and that's when the Knicks. You see what happened the other night. We only held Indiana to 82 points. Granted, we had 94s because we wasn't hitting our shots, but we held them. We beat them by 12, and they only scored 84 points. I don't care what team, who it is. Them teams in the NBA, you hold an NBA team in this day and age to 82 points. That's great. That's more than great. That's like beyond great in the NBA. So it goes to show you that if the Knicks play defense, we could beat anybody. So, and that's where I think that they have to really focus on tonight and going forward is the defense. The defense motivates us to get it going. And then once the defense is good, guess what's going to happen with our offense? Our offense and production is going to go up now.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, Salute EG, man. Salute E Gibson in the building. Salute E. I like last game, IQ last game defense. We need to find more chemistry. Absolutely, we do, man. We gotta just bring this gel together, man. We just gotta gel and get this thing popping. But tonight it starts again tonight. I was happy with the defense last game. That's the defense I want to see all season. They was gritty, man. They was gritty, and that's what I want to see. I want to see them cats get gritty with this thing, man. And take no man for granted. And going in and just smoke these cats, man. That's what we got to do tonight. There ain't no reason why the Knicks shouldn't go in there and do it. So we're gonna hope that come to fruition, and let that, like you said, and we do need to get that popping and that perimeter defense. Even though I was talking about shooting EG, right? We need to get that perimeter stuff going, but our perimeter defense need to get there too. And man, Fabian, salute my brother. And you're right, man. Fournier can't force it to prove it. Point. Yeah, just take your time with it. And Fournier, it'll come. It'll come. Like you said, Fabian, don't force nothing. Just take the shot when you got it. If it's an open shot, you knock it down. If you don't, you pass it, let the next man knock it down. Move the ball, distribute the ball, pass it around the perimeter. And I do like the way they playing when they pass that ball. They look like the Golden State Warriors sometimes when they moving that ball pretty like that, man. And I think we just got to get better. Don't get stagnant. We have to go to Julius Randle when we have to go to him, but don't force it. If it don't fit, don't force it. Relax and let it go. And let the next man handle their business. So I think that's going to be the case moving forward. I think Tibbs found something the other with them 2 days off they had after that Charlotte game. I noticed the way they were playing the other night. I like the pace. I like the ball movement. Even though the shots wasn't falling for the first unit, can you imagine when they do fall though? So that's what keeps me optimistic about this thing is that we are 8-6 in the East and we're not even playing good basketball. That's scary to me. That's scary as a Knicks fan and just a person who see what basketball is all about. The Knicks are 8-6 and not even playing good.
That's a fact.
That's scary to me because once they start clicking, I think it's a wrap. I just think it's all a matter of time. Like you said, hopefully by 20 games, like you said, KJ. I know you got to get it popping in 4 or 5 minutes because you got to get to the basketball practice. But hopefully KJ and within the next before 20 games, man, we get this thing popping.
I mean, absolutely. Like I said, it takes time. Like anything you do, I'm a big philosopher on that. Like just maturation as teams still learning one another. They're learning where people are at on the court, and we've seen a lot of. I think if you put us on a scale, and does our good outweigh the bad? Absolutely, our good outweighs the bad on this team because we've seen the bad for almost 20-something years, and before that, with only being 4 times going to the playoffs. I mean, having over 500 records. So we've seen the worst of the worst. To me, we're not the worst of the worst anymore, Devon, in the chat. So, for me, I just really want to see this team, what they're going to do tonight. I'm gonna give you my score because I got to get out of there. I got to go. I got to practice tonight, guys. So I'm gonna miss a little bit of the game, but I will be seeing third quarter and beyond when I get back. But my prediction of the game tonight, Devon, I'm looking for a blowout. I'm in the high hundreds, 118, 120 to like 94, 95. We need a game like this to get us back on track. And I'm not saying that because we're playing Orlando. Well, then again, you know what? I am saying that because we're playing Orlando, and we got to get back. We have to get back. We have to beat them. We don't need 22 points in the fourth quarter from another guy that hasn't been playing that well in the NBA. We don't need that tonight. Get back on our winning way. We'll win this game tonight, and I'll see you guys at the after party after the game on Streets is Buzzing with CT. So like, subscribe, Knicks Real Talk. I'm gonna see y'all, Knick Nation. Peace. All right, Nick.
I got a good practice, my brother. I see you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Salute to KJ for coming in the building, man. I'll open up the panel soon, guys. So if you want to get in, drop us know you guys. You're more than welcome. I'll open up soon. But yeah, we got to go down there and play tonight, man. Let's get this thing popping and get this W. We concerned about the W. I don't care if it's a sloppy, ugly game. Just get the W. You know what I mean? Some nights ain't gonna click every night. You're gonna be off some nights. But if that defense stay in place, we got a chance to walk out there with this W tonight, man, and I really think that's going to happen tonight. So we just got to go down there and get it popping in New York tonight, guys. And I think we're gonna do that. Real talk. And like I said, we just got to play some defense tonight. Rebound that ball, share that ball, when we get to the charity stripe, knock them down. You know what I mean? Knock them down. We only shoot 75% from the charity stripe, man. We should be an 80% shooting team, 80 or better with them guys that we got in that starting lineup. In the way quickly and Derrick Rose and Alec Burks should shoot the ball from the charity stripe. So hopefully we get the numbers up all around the board offensively. Like I said, we really not shooting where we want to be average wise. And E. Gibson 9 and 6 incoming. I like to see that, my brother, for real. But yeah, I think if we do that, man, we come in there and play our game tonight. I think we're gonna be ready to do something, man. So let's go get it tonight, man. And like I said, man, I want in a few more minutes, I want to talk about the association overall. What's the significance of the Eastern Conference games tonight and all this going forward, because it's got a really chance to help us out, and long as we help ourselves out with the way they're gonna be beating each other tonight. Because there's some pivotal games in the association tonight from a win-loss standpoint, us moving up to another spot, and from having that certain type of record percentage winning against the Eastern Conference. So it's going to be like, you look at the game last night. That Golden State and Brooklyn game was crazy. I mean that was crazy. So that was Brooklyn took an L, and Brooklyn got a game tonight that get against somebody who's important to us. Cleveland, somebody of that nature. I forgot what I check it out on the schedule. But it's important for them to bounce back and win that game, and then then Cleveland lose and they lost Mobley, so it's going to be interesting, man, this week for the Knicks. So we got to make sure that we on our P's and Q's, we flying on all cylinders, and we don't take nobody for granted starting tonight. We can't take Houston and these guys for granted, man. On real talk, man, they might not be winning games, but they got talent, especially Houston. Houston got some good talent down there. They might not be winning like they should, but they got some good talent down there. You know what I mean? So we can't go down there and take them for granted when we get back off this three game absence from playing, and then we go and get it popping. Real talk, man. But other than that, man, I'm ready for the night, guys. I know you guys are. I expect the Knicks to go in there and do damage. You know what I mean? I'm really looking at them cats going there and just winning this thing. Got the Garden Party gonna be buzzing tonight with a beautiful day out here, man. So I know everybody ready to get into the world most famous arena tonight. And cheer them Knicks on tonight before we can get this win, get this W, man, and move on to the next one. But having 3 days off after this is going to be very important for that, man. So I went over the situation with the offense, man. We need to get the numbers up on all aspects. But I'm confident that we're going to do that. I think because you got to also take in mind Indiana got a good defense. You know what I mean? So that to go up and win against Indiana with a team with a good defense. It makes you feel good knowing that, okay, we did win this game against a pretty good defensive ball club. Malcolm Brogdon is a good defender. You know what I mean? Turner is a good defender. Them guys can defend the basketball pretty well. You know what I mean? So they went and played, and we won that game. So that was good to see. But tonight, the matchup for me, I just want to see. I want to see what Kemba Walker. I want to see what our backcourt going to do with Jalen Suggs and Cole Anthony tonight. Them veterans need to take that personal tonight. Kemba Walker and Ever Fournier need to take that game personal tonight. Them cats came in the Madison Square Garden and gave us a beat down the last time we played them, and that was unacceptable. So I know that's in the back of their mind, and I think the Knicks gonna be ready for that. I want to see Kemba Walker, Ever Fournier, let them guys know, listen, y'all nice, but you ain't on our level yet, and we need to show and prove that tonight. So I think they will, and then I think RJ and Julius gonna do what they do. I don't think Franz Wagner will hold no Julius Randle or whoever their power forward may be. I don't think they got nothing for Jules, so we had to see. I'm going to see what Mo Bamba and Mitch gonna do down there tonight. That's going to be a good matchup tonight. Then you got coming off the bench, you got Todd Gibson and Robin Lopez. That's going to be an interesting veteran matchup right there. And Robin Lopez got a little savvy move down there for a center in that paint. He got these nice little sky hooks, little baby hooks, and he got a good pivot. He got a good pivot game. The cat can pivot like crazy. You know what I mean? So it's going to be important that that we go in there and bring our A game to the table. We got to come in with the defense tonight, fellas, and then that's the bottom line. And I do think that we can make it happen. E. Gibson, he's confident we got this 100. I'm with you on that one, E. I think we definitely gonna win it. You know what I'm saying? But let's just hope that we win it the way we're supposed to win it, and it won't be no doubts. We don't want this team to be going down to the fourth quarter. This team down 5 with 3 minutes left. Nah, no way. We need to go in there and give it to them, man. You know what I mean? And walk out of this thing with a comfortable win and feeling good about ourselves. And I do think we could do that. I'm looking forward to Obi topping and Emmanuel quickly tonight. This could be a good game for Obi tonight. You know what I mean? And I want to see him get out there, him and Quickly and Derrick Rose, and run up and down the floor with these young boys, and let that and Alex Burks start knocking down on trades, man, and just go ahead and put this thing away. You know what I mean? Put it away. So I definitely want to see this team really go out there and get it tonight, and I really think we're gonna get it tonight. So we just got to go in there and win it, man. And I think it starts with the defense, guys. The New York goes nowhere. The defense, we're gonna go far that defense take us. That's just what it is. It's gonna go far the defense can take us. And let me drop it. Do that. Then I'm gonna open up the panel if y'all want to get in. But let me bring up these the NBA scores, man, because I think it's gonna be interesting tonight. Let me throw this report up here, guys. You'll see what I'm talking about here. Tonight in the NBA, you got the Pacers playing the Pistons at 7:00. The Pistons been playing some good basketball since Cade Cunningham got back. He's been playing some good basketball. He's starting to find his rhythm, get his legs under him. And that Celtic Hawks game tonight is going to be a real pivotal game because the Hawks is under 500. The Celtics is right there, so we definitely want the Hawks to win that game. And then the Hawks win that game, that brings Boston a game behind us. Then obviously the Lakers and the Bucks going to be a good game. The Lakers have been playing well without LeBron, so they hopefully they can try to get a win in Milwaukee tonight. And that Bulls and Blazers game, that's another important game for us. If the Bulls lose to the Blazers tonight, that's another important game. The Wizards and the Hornets, that's another important game for the Knicks. Wizards is top of the East right now, 10-3. Hornets is right there, 8-7. So we want like I said earlier, these guys are beating each other up. Let them beat each other up. That's what we wanted to do. And then tonight, Nets and Cleveland. Cleveland might take an L. They don't got Mobley going to be out for a month. Evan Mobley, he's going to be out for a minute. Let's say the Nets bounce back off that loss against the Dubs last night, and they beat Cleveland. Now Cleveland drops below us at 9-7. We move up to 9-6. We always jump them. Pelicans and the Rockets, obviously that's going to be Heat game. I think Heat going to take that with no problem. And other than that, it's all Western, the Western Conference, Rockets, Thunder, Mavs, and the Suns. And then the reason why I said that this is important because if you look at the standing, Wizards 10-3. Bulls lose tonight, they move to 10-5. Nets win tonight, they're 11-5. And if Cleveland lose, Miami win, they 10-5. If Cleveland lose, they drop down to 9-7. We win, we 8 and we be 9-6. So the Knicks move up to the 5th spot tonight. You know what I mean? And or unless Miami find a way to take an L tonight, then they both be 9-6. Then like that Hornet game, if they take an L, they'd be 8-8. So Wizards lose, they'd be 10-4, obviously. So this Eastern Conference is crazy. It's bunched up. Celtics, Raptors, Bucks. Look where the Hawks are. So if the Hawks beat the Celtics, I want the Hawks to win tonight for this reason. They'd be 9-7. The Celtics would be 7-8. So we have a 2-game lead on them in the loss column. You know what I mean? So that's why it's important for us to go down there tonight in the World Most Famous Arena and get this win tonight. And I think we get that win tonight, man. We be sitting right there, right behind the Heat. You know what I mean? And that's going into a 3-day rest. And then we come back and then over them next 3 games, while we are sitting down, not playing, you look at the schedule. The Wizards and the Heat tomorrow. 76 is going to play the Nuggets. You know what I mean? Warriors play the Cavaliers. That's going to be probably take an L for the Cavaliers. You know what I mean? The Raptors going to be down in Utah. That's a possible L for them. You know what I mean? So it's just so important, man. You look at the Friday, Warriors and the Pistons. Magic got the Nets, obviously. The Bulls going to be out in Denver, Mile High. That's another game that they can lose. You know what I mean? So then you got the Pacers and the Hornets. And Lakers play the Celtics. Raptors and the Kings, and then the Bucks. So to me, I guess what I'm trying to say in a nutshell is that we definitely got a chance to go in here and today and win this game and let them cats beat each other up, man. Just let them beat each other up, real talk. And if we could do that, I think that bodes well for us, man. Salute to Sam Hope, my man. Salute to you. Thanks for coming in, my brother. Real talk. But that schedule is going to be important, guys, and I just hope that we could take advantage of that, win tonight, and let the next 3 days watch these cats beat each other up. Just watch them beat each other up because that's what's going to happen. And then next thing we come back into Saturday like, wow, we could be at a certain place where we even think we're going to be, and we're not even playing good basketball, and we still up there. Just like a lot of other teams not playing good basketball, but the thing is that they beating each other up because our schedule gets real brutal after next week. We got the creme de la creme of the NBA coming up in here, and we got to be ready for it. So I just wanted to throw them NBA scores out there because I just thought it was so important to look what's going on in the division and how important every game that we play is. every game we play is important. You know what I mean? Until we get on our and get back to where we were playing at the beginning of the season. You got to remember, we are, no matter you play who in front of you. We beat Chicago with Chicago. They was loaded. You know what I mean? They got Kobe White now. Obviously, we beat the Sixers twice, and one of them, Joel Embiid, was there. You know what I mean? So we played some good teams. You know what I mean? We beat Indiana. Granted, they don't got some of their players, but you play who in front of you. Just like we didn't have some of our players like Noel. Noel might not be a superstar, but he's an important cog to our wheel, and he makes this team perform better on the defense. And so not having him the whole preseason, started the whole beginning of the regular season, and now we don't got him now, and he's an important part of this team. You know what I mean? So I do think that that's why I want to throw that the NBA score, the standards out there, because I do think that was some interesting stuff that went on and is going to go on in the next 3 days. So y'all keep your ears and eyes glued to the TV, man, and see what's going on in the association while we just trying to get better, get practice in, try to make ourselves better for ourselves, and we're going to do that, man. But I think it's going to be important stuff coming up, so I'm looking forward to it, man. NBA going to be buzzing in the next 3 days, especially from a Knicks standpoint, the significance of these teams losing like that, and we got a chance to pick up some ground one way or the other on somebody until we get back at it Saturday. I think it bodes well for the team. So tonight is a real important game for us. Let's go down there and get that W. Let the New York City Gritty Committee get it popping tonight. Go in there and take no prisoners. Go down there and beat these boys down and walk up out that joint and go and get back to working out the next 3 days. And I think we'll be fine, man. So let's get it, New York, tonight, man. Like I said, I'm gonna go 117. I'm gonna go 117 and 98 tonight. I really think that the Knicks defense is gonna play a different ball game tonight. And I like the way they played the other night. They had a sense of urgency, even though the shots wasn't falling, but they still had a sense of urgency. So they played a real good team game. I salute to Julius Randle moving that ball around like he was, and you can see the way the offense was flowing. And like Shaw Powers always say, pace, pace, pace. And that, the way we're going to get that pace, pace, pace is what? Defensive turnovers, steals, block shots, leading the transition points. You know what I mean? No stagnation. Just go with it. And I think it's going to be crazy. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going on the next couple of days, man. But I think we're ready, though. I think we're ready, guys. And we're going to go in there and get it popping. And let's see how it do. And let's get the W. 9-6. I'll take it. I take 9-6 right now. And that'll be it. My man Will got 101 and 90. Good one, Will. I love to see us hold him to 90 for sure. E. Gibson just wanted the W. I second that one too. E. Gibson. We always try to do a little prediction on this show to have fun with it. You know, we know ain't none of us gonna hit it dead on. We had a couple of guys that always hit it dead on a couple of times, but I'm gonna go 117 to 101. I'm gonna put that out there. I think our offense might click tonight. And if they do, that'll be good, man. So let's not take the Orlando Magic for granted. Let's go in there and brush these cats off tonight. You know what I mean? And walk out of Madison Square Garden with a victory. You know what I mean? That's important to come out of there tonight with a W, man. Like you said, E. Gibson, and that's all we need to do. We can get that W tonight. Then we got 3 days off to retool, re-energize, refocus. And Fabian got 113.91. I like them low 90s you guys throwing up there. That's telling me that Fabian that our defense is gonna come to play tonight. D. Ross said, I want the blowout. Facts. me and you both. Yeah, man, that's telling me that our defense is gonna come play tonight. You know what I mean? And that's what we want, man. We just want our defense to be good, because when your offense ain't clicking, just like the other night in Indiana, the offense wasn't clicking, but that defense kept us long enough for Manuel Quickly and Derrick Rose them and Alex Burks them to take us over the top. You know what I mean? So, you might not be clicking every night. Every night is peaks and valleys in the NBA. You're not going to have it every night. But one thing you can always rely on is your defense. You know what I mean? Your defense will keep you in the game, because if you ain't scoring, that means you got to stop the other team from scoring, basically. So that's why the defense end of the ball is so important, New York, because right now we're inconsistent with our offense. We need our defense to carry us until them boys get some rhythm going, and I think they do that. Then I think we'd be good. So it's gonna be a fun game tonight at the arena, man. Revenge game. Not taking Orlando Magic for granted. Like I said, but we need to go in there and smack them boys around tonight, and get that W. So I'm looking forward to that tonight, guys. And other than that, man, we ready to go. We ready to go. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. And let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks, man. Let's win this thing tonight. and and then we move on to the next one, man. So right now, for me, Evan Fournier, that's my key to the game. To me, I want to see Evan Fournier get it popping tonight. We need an Evan Fournier game. A third eye open. Salute to you, my brother. Real talk, man. Appreciate you coming in there. He said Knicks need a two-way point guard and a center who doesn't get injured. Yeah, that's facts. Absolutely. Injuries has been a problem right now for us. And and even if it's a two-way point guard, we do need a ball stopper down there, because I know basketball also the team defense game. And we just got to let them dudes in a backcourt, keep them dudes in front of them. At least do that. Kevin Taylor, salute to you, my brother. Real talk. I'm glad to see you as well in here. One of the best, he said, one of the best basketball shows. I appreciate you. My man, Kevin Taylor, real talk. Real talk, man. Thanks to all you cats, man, who come in here, support the show, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to where I can get to so I can bless you guys with more content, more everything. I want to make sure this show is there for you guys, because you guys are there for me. Without you guys, ain't no Knicks Real Talk. Real talk. My boys already know that. We're up here on the regular. But I appreciate all you guys coming in here, man. We Knicks fans, we honorable, lovable Knicks fans. We want to see our team do well, man. So all thoughts count. Nobody's thoughts is unnoticed. There's no right and wrong. We agree to disagree on anything, but we family up in here. You know what I mean? And y'all guys are some wise guys that be in that chat, man. You cats already know. I call y'all we call them the third cousin, but I also call y'all the invisible panel. Y'all on the panel, you just ain't on the panel, but y'all the invisible panel to me, because y'all got thoughts and ideas, keep the show popping. So salute to all y'all guys, man. Real talking, ladies and gents, pardon me. If any ladies up in the building, I can't leave you guys ladies out. But we're gonna get it tonight, man. We're going to get it tonight. Let's go. We had aspirations, and I think if we can come out of here 10-6 going into Chicago, then things might be looking pretty good for us, man. You know what I mean? And I remember Kevin Knox giving us the business when they all allow him to play time. They should do it again. Yeah, I would love to see Kevin Knox a little bit, man. I know it. That's why I want this team to do good. Kevin, I want to see just start getting some blowouts, man, so we can see Grimes, so we can see Kevin, so we can see McBride, Grimes, and Sim. But the only way we're going to do that if these boys stop blowing cats out. Peace to my brother. Salute, be civilized, peace to God, peace. But yeah, man, we got to get these blowouts for them boys and get in here and have some fun, man. We want to see the young guys prosper too, you know what I mean? Because getting drafted to a team that's stacked, it's just hard, because I wish these same guys got drafted when Kevin Knox got drafted when we wasn't trying to win. But now that we're trying to win, it just makes it so hard for them to get that time to play. But we just need some blowout games for them cats can get in there and show what they could do. And hopefully that could be one tonight, that we can get it popping. Like I said, I don't think you had seen the best of the Knicks yet, man. Like I said, we not shooting well from the three ball yet. You know what I mean? There's a couple things that we're not playing well at, man. And once we get all that stuff together, which we will, then I think we're gonna be good to go. You know what I mean? I think we're gonna be good to go down in the Mecca, and we're gonna get it popping. But I know we need to win these next two, because obviously that next day after Houston, we going into Chicago. That's a revenge game for Chicago, obviously. We beat them in Chicago. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be looking forward. That defense played a hell of a game that night too. Even though Levine and all them scored, they 25 points wasn't really nothing like that, because they did it at the end of the game when we already gave them the business. We just had to hold on to keep the cat from slipping. And so they're gonna be looking for the revenge game. We go to to Chicago next Monday. But we could take these two right now, and Orlando and Houston at the Garden. Then we get back to 500 at the Garden, and home court to be back in order. Then we take it from there. Then we take it from there, and then we let the chips fall where they may. But after Chicago, we got the Lakers, we got the Phoenix Suns. So it's going to be daunting, that schedule coming up. And but it's a good time to get a rhythm, to get better, because now we can go. We're gonna really get tested in the next couple of weeks. Now we're gonna see who the real Knicks squad is. And I think we gotta be ready to play. But like I said, we ain't like we've been beating no scrubs. We beat some good teams up in here already. You know what I mean? And just like we beat the Sixers without Ben Simmons, a lot of other teams beating without Ben Simmons. So I really don't get caught up in who they don't got, who they got. You play who in front of you. You know what I mean? Just like we beat teams without their best player. Everybody else in the NBA did the same thing too. We ain't the only one beating them. They had all day good players. So that's just part of the NBA. It's part of the association. You're going to play teams who got it and don't got it. I'm quite sure if the Brooklyn Nets had Kyrie Irving, it might be a different story for everybody. You never know. But, I'm happy that whenever we go out there and play, we put our big 15 out there, man, and we go try to win. And that's what we got to do tonight. And I think we do that tonight, man. I think we're gonna be good to go, and we can hold it down, man. So like I said, Knicks at the World Most Famous Arena tonight. Let's get it popping, y'all. Let's get it popping up in there. This is the big game for us, man. Not a big game because it determines the season. It's just big because we want to go on and get this little 3-game break on a win with some momentum. We have a 2-game winning streak going into a break for 3 days. That's good momentum. You know what I mean? And then come out against Houston Saturday or Sunday, whatever the case may be, and give it to them so we can get that next day. We're going right to Chicago. We're gonna be in Elton Lee's neck of the woods. We're gonna be in the Professor's neck of the woods and next Monday. So we got to make sure we go down to Chi-Town and try to do it again. You know what I mean? Do it again. We got them already. And so we got to get them again. You know what I mean? We done beat Boston this year. Like I said, we done beat the Sixers. We already beat Chicago. So we ain't sleeping on nobody, but we ain't taking nobody for granted, but we ain't no slouch neither. Pud, like I said, next game Saturday. Appreciate that, Pud. Third Eye got it out there. Third Eye Open said Evan Fournier last 8 games is averaging 12.3, 0.2, 38%. That's abysmal. That's why I said, Third Eye, we need Evan Fournier to get this thing popping. We need him to be the Evan Fournier that he was when he was in Orlando. You know what I mean? We need Evan Fournier to get back to what he do. I appreciate that stat, Third Eye. Good looking. That's why I thought today, man, I want to see Evan Fournier and RJ. Out of everybody tonight, I want to see Evan Fournier and RJ Barrett get it popping tonight. We know what Kemba could do. We know what all of them could do, but we want to see these. Evan Fournier just ain't gave it to us yet. So I want to see Evan Fournier go out there and drop it tonight. And RJ just have a good bounce back game. Julius Randle ain't got to try to kill him. Just do what you did against Indiana, Julius. Move the ball around, share the ball, rebound like you always do. He had a double-double on a low score night, but his assist was up. So, them counts as points too. He might not be the one that got the points, but he assisted on them points. So if you got 11 points and 6 assists, to me, you really got more points. You know what, Third Eye, I always thought the same thing. I thought if it came down to it, you could put Evan Fournier, even though if you move him to the bench, that don't mean he got to play bench minutes, because people say you don't want to put that much money in the bench. No, it's not really the case of him being on the bench. He could be on the bench and still get started minutes. I think that sometimes if we let him come off the bench with the second unit, it gives the first unit. We put somebody in there with a little bit more Indy, Alex Burks, Obi Toppin, whoever the case may be. You put them cats up in there, and because we won't depend on their offense. We got enough offense in this first unit between Randall, RJ, and Kemba Walker. We just need a guy in there who don't need to have the ball in his hand and get it any other way. And I just think that'd be real talk. I think that'd be nice. Yo, Black is time. You already know Knicks and Brutus, man. Salute Tone Crow, my brother. Salute. Yo, Black is time. You already know. Yo, Knicks and Brutus, NBK. Y'all make sure y'all can hit my man Tone Crow up. Go down there and like and subscribe and represent. Tone Crow up, my brother. I see you, man. Peace. The Fishers, my man. The Fishers in the building. You already know. Family salute. D. Ross take hot sea moss and coconut milk with hemp seed. And oh my God, I'm ready to go. Let's get it, my man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, we ready to get it popping tonight, man. Nick GM quickly is more dynamic of a player than Fournier. Right now, it seems that way, don't it? It seems that way, man. But yeah, man, so we're gonna see how it pop. But I want Fournier to get it popping tonight, though. We need Fournier to get back on. He haven't gave us a game that we could be proud of right now yet. And 14 games into the season, he haven't got there yet, and I think he will get there. He just haven't got there yet. Coming to New York first time, he could probably got to get familiar with the city, familiar with the culture. You know what I mean? And he never lived here or played here, so obviously you're not making no excuse for him. But I can understand it. He's trying to get acclimated to the New York way, but he need to also bring that grittiness like New York is known for. You know what I mean? This is the gritty city, and the committee need to be gritty. He need to be a part of that. And if you notice, that's why in the last quarters, him and Kemba Walker have been sitting down, because they defense wasn't gritty enough to keep us in games. So Tibbs sat him down. Tibbs like, you know what? Until you're ready, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And I think that's all good, because I think you got to play the players who are going to bring you home. You put the best players on the court at the end of the game who are going to bring you home. You know what I mean? And until they get there, it is what it is. I like how that sometimes his rotation frustrates me, but that goes back. Facts. And my man Third Eye said, I'm gonna smoke a blunt before the game like an ancient Egyptian. I ain't go ahead, do your thing, my brother. Salute to you. Real talk. I trust Evan more. He already dropped 32. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you, Knicks 100. I think he'd get there, man. I'm not worried, not at all. I think Evan Fournier will find his game. That's what I'm hoping tonight, ladies and gents. He bounce back and have a good game tonight. He bounced back tonight, get off the shive and get some momentum going, and go and beat the Evan Fournier. And then he playing against his old team too. I mean, so that might have a little bit to do with it tonight too. He played against a team where he played the most of his career at. You know what I mean? So Evan Fournier going up against his formidable team, his old team, and he might go in there and say, you know what, Orlando, y'all traded me. You shouldn't have traded me. And that hopefully he got that on his mind. Go out there and get a pop in tonight. I hope he dropped that 32 you talking about, Knicks 100, going in and handle their business. Ain't gonna be no magic up in the Garden tonight. We don't believe in fairy tales. There ain't gonna be no magic going on in the Garden tonight. They did that shit last time, not this time. Ain't nobody be no magic up in there. Ain't no poof. Ain't gonna be no poof in the night blowing people out. You going to get it tonight. 9-6, book it. 9-6 after tonight. 3 days off, going into the weekend. Book it. You know what I mean? And that's what we're gonna do. My man John, salute to John from Still Knicks fan. Y'all make sure y'all hit up John and them. They on NBK all day. They got the NBA show popping off. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and support the brothers, man. And get it popping down there. Salute Sim and all you cats, man. You already know what it is. But it's going to be an interesting one tonight, man. It should be a winnable game. But let's like I said, man, don't take nobody for granted tonight. And let me be civilized. New York has to start playing like they belong. Sometimes we are balling too nonchalant with no energy or effort. It makes no sense that Todd, the oldest player on the squad, out hustled the younger guy. Facts. I mean, that's what you can't say it better myself, my brother. Great minds think alike, and that's real talk. You know, you get these young guys got to bring that energy and that fire. They got to bring that fire, man. And I think they will. I think they will be civilized. I think they're going to show up tonight. I think that game against Indiana was just good. I think it was a good litmus test to not lose that game. Still not playing good on offense, but you didn't lose. So that tells me that you know this team scrapped it out the other night. They scrapped and grinded it out. They wasn't playing and they got it done. And that's happy to see. Knicks about to go on a witch hunt for absolutely. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Third Eye. We're gonna go in there and go on a witch hunt tonight, man. I salute to Cole Anthony from New York City product. Father played for the Knicks. You always want to see him do good, but not against the Knicks. That's for sure. I want Cole Anthony to have a great career, but I want to have one against the Knicks. I know that much. But so we need to go down and lock him and Jalen Suggs down that backcourt tonight. We need Evan Fournier defense, Kemba's defense. Then when Derrick Rose coming in and Emmanuel quickly coming in with that energy and Alex Burke coming in, get it popping tonight. And I think that'll be the end all be all that we good. And I think we'd be real good, man. So I'm looking forward to that tonight, guys. And I think we come out easy with that 9-6, and it goes well. But other than that, man, it's a great day. It's a Knick game tonight, guys. The thing about tonight, it's a New York Knicks basketball game, and that's the beautiful thing tonight. So we're gonna go down there and get it popping. You cats go get your meal. You already know the pregame meal, how we get it, do it down here on Knicks Real Talk. I had me a vegetable pizza with some Beyond Meat meatballs on top of it with some ragu sauce. It was popping. I'm trying to tell you, it was popping. So my pregame meal is set in the midsection. I done nourished the body. Now I'm just gonna sit back tonight. We're gonna get into the game and get it popping tonight. You know what I mean? And that's what we're gonna do tonight, man. So let's go New York, man. Let's get this W for the fan base tonight, man. The chat popping, the chat on fire. The Knicks need to be on fire tonight. The Knicks need to be like the show today, popping. Yeah, man. I had to create something. E. Gibson. It was unique, but it was good though. I mean, I know I'm one of them cats. Hey, I ain't a content creator for nothing. You know what I mean? I try to create with my food and everything. It was good too. Real talk. It was like real talk. It was funny, but it was good. I'm witty like that. A third eye. I do some crazy stuff, man. All type of when I'm getting at it. Yes, indeed, my man. I'm trying to live it the right way, man. And have fun with it. You know what I mean? But and no matter what you eat, it ain't you don't live to eat, you eat to live. You know what I mean? So we trying to do it right. My man, let's get that W. Yeah, man, we need to get that tonight. We need to get it. My man say he had some. He said, "Long as not pineapple pizza." Yeah, I ain't big on that one. Other people are, but I can't do it. So yeah, man, we got a game tonight, guys. We're gonna get it tonight. We're gonna get this W tonight. and we come out victorious, and we good, man. It's gonna be a long season, man. It's crazy. We know it's 14 games, and man, we still got what 68 games to go. You know what I mean? We got 68 games to go. You know, and listen, I got some firepower coming out of the foxhole with the bullets blazing. I got some backup behind me. I'm gonna bring my man, the Louisville Slug, in the building, man. I got my man Jarvis in the building. Jarvis, what's up, my brother?
What's going on, Divine? Salute, my brother. Salute to the chat. Boy, yes, I tell you, the chat is rolling, ain't they?
They the real deal, man. They the real deal, bro, for real. They the real
I tell you, the chat is rolling. Divine, UKJ, y'all on fire tonight. I couldn't let you be. I tried to stay in the chat, Divine, but I couldn't just let you have all the fun, man. I couldn't let you have all the fun tonight. I'm excited about it. I'm just looking forward to us just going in and just handle business.
Yep, facts.
That's all I'm looking for is, man. Just want the W. I'm looking for 112.96.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm looking for. I want that type of effort somewhere around there. I don't care if it's 110.94, 112.92. So something to show some semblance of that that we done progressed on the defensive end. Bring the grit, bring the grind, man. Let's get physical. We no 17 rebounds for no Cole Anthony this time. I am definitely with Knicks 100 on this. I don't even want to see him getting 8.
Right.
I'm happy with him getting 2. we owe him. Terrence Ross, let's match that energy that he brought in that fourth quarter. Let's match that effort. Man, let's control the boards, control the pace, and let's bring our own pace. Let's just get out there tonight. Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Facts, man. Get out there, go hard, and leave it all on the floor.
Leave it all on the floor. That's what I'm talking about.
You know, this is like me going into the All-Star break up. But you got 3 days off, man. You got to smash that thing tonight, and then say we went on a 3-game rest with a win. Got to get it tonight, bro. You got to get that tonight.
And all these inspiring menus, man, that I'm seeing that y'all with these pregame meals, y'all. It took me off guard. Last time I was in the chat, I had just came in. I'm seeing all this. I'm like, man, what's going on with all this food? Feel me and tell me what's going on. But I see y'all doing a pregame meal situation, and I tell you what, D-Rod's got it rocking up in there, man. He rolling, man, with that.
The real deal.
Divine with the with the plant-based burger of meat going on, and D-Ross with the coconut milk and hip. I'm like, man, this stuff is fire.
D-Ross killed me. That was a good one, yes, D-Ross. I was mad at you for that. I like D-Ross had a pop with that. I'm like, whoa, that was unique. Yeah, man, but you know what it is? We always got to spread some love. You know, basketball is basketball. We always look forward to having a good meal before the game come back so you can get back in your lazy boy or your recliner or your whatever you're watching it from and just chill. You know what I mean? Just chill. You know what I mean? And I'm looking forward to that, man, because it's how we got to do. You know what I mean? But yeah, Jarvis, I think we got to go get it tonight, though. I think we go down there and leave it all on the floor. Play good, smart basketball, move the ball, share the ball, bring the defense at 100% tonight.
Yes.
You know, and just play unselfish and get up, like you said. We need to get up and down the floor, get some steal, get some blocks, run up and down the floor, get some easy transition points, and then I want to blow out tonight, man. That way I can see them young boys get in there a little bit. You know what I mean? Oh, Shot Powell be happy. He had the Korean thing popping off the other day. Shot Powell, I'm having ribeye steak with sweet potatoes and butter and brown sugar. Man, Shot Powell be eating well as well because he had to pop with the Korean pop the other day. Salute, my man, Shot Powell. Salute. Plant hell. Oh, that's right. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to a good game tonight. I really am, man. We need to get it tonight.
Yeah, I want to see us get to them 50-50 balls.
Mm-hmm.
Them type of plays, because those are winning plays. That translate to wins. They're controlling the board, second chance opportunities. Them type of hustle plays where you got to just go all out in effort and stuff like that, controlling the boards, man. I want to see all that. I want to see some kind of a complete game, even if you don't see it the whole 48 minutes, but even if it's in stretches, and we may concentrate on certain areas of the game and then we go back to it. But throughout the game, I want to see those nuances, man, us controlling. I want to see us get them assist totals back up too. Because I think if we can get it around 27-30, we'll win this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we should, and I think we will. I think that game, the last game against Indiana, showed me something. Showed me that they took them 2 losses. You know, some teams, you know, that they take a couple losses in a row. They come out and it's still nonchalant. I think now they came out the other day and showed me Jarvis that man, we got to get back to the basics. We're not playing Nick basketball against Indiana. Granted, the offense wasn't there, but that defense came up and played. You know what I mean? They played, and that's all you could ask for. You know, just play defense the best you can, man, and hopefully your shots fall. Because you know, if the Knicks shots fall, they play a defense. It's almost 9 out of 10 they win that game. If they shot fall and their defense is there, I think you got a lot of time. The Knicks will win that game. You know what I mean? So let's see how that goes this week tonight.
Yeah, we just got to make sure, Divine, that one aspect of our game doesn't have any bearings on the other. So forth is the effort. Even if the offense is not flowing, still show the same on the hustle plays, the effort, the defensive energy. If the defensive energy is not there, we need to be knocking down shots, and hitting free throws and all that. But more than anything, let's start and focus on the identity which we're supposed to have, just on the defensive end and the energy and effort, and that offense is gonna come. Because there will be a point to where them shots that we've been missing, it will start falling.
It will start falling.
And I am looking forward to seeing somebody said something about Fournier. I think it's time for him to have some kind of breakout game. I mean, it's too early to kind of write off whether or not, okay, man, did we make a mistake in paying him with the money? I get the sentiment of what's being said, concerning that, and why a person would ask. But I think it's a little bit too early to say that, because there's still time to adjust, still time for him to, to make his presence felt, just to see about if he's in the right role or something that's comfortable for him. So even if that would be a bench role, and he takes up on, man, and he brings it up another level, and hey, man, then that's what it would be. It's just too early to kind of tell with that. I mean, we'll give that until going close by the trade deadline just to see how that's working out. But as of right now, I don't think there's something we need to worry about. Let's just worry about the energy and effort, and bringing our hard hat and lunch pail, and then them shots gonna start falling. And man, when they do,
yep.
And another thing, just on our guys that's banged up, just looking for them to get back with some semblance of health, man. And I say by the time that All-Star break is coming in, Divine, maybe about 10 games after, you'll see Mitch rounding off into his weight, long as he ain't missing considerable amount of mint time. Minutes. You'll see him he'll probably lose about 10 pounds.
Yep.
And you'll see his mobility much better, long as he doesn't stay, long as he can be healthy.
Right.
As long as he be healthy. And I'm really looking forward to Nerlens. I'm thinking Nerlens some kind of way on this stretch between these two games from Orlando to Houston. I'm looking for him to kind of make an appearance back in there, because I believe there'll be just enough time and enough rest for him to possibly make an appearance back for us. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, man, I'm with it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get this game, man. I think we're gonna get this game. I believe we're gonna get this game with Orlando, and we're not gonna take this thing for granted tonight. What I would like to, I just want to see a game where we start off strong and finish strong. Give me one of them, and the rest in the middle, that we just keep it respectable.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
At least if we can do that, we'll be to take care of business.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think it's going to be important, man, for me to win that game tonight. On a lot of reasons, on a lot of fronts, it's important to close this game out tonight with a win. Not only that, you closing it out on a 2-game winning streak.
Yep.
You get to rest Mitchell Robinson's ankle. You get to rest any other player who might be nicked up here or there. Nerlens will have 3 more days to get chemical rest is needed for 3 days. Derrick Rose can rest for a couple of days. You know what I mean? And Obi and them guys get in the gym and practice a little bit more. You know what I mean? So to have this break in the schedule is, I mean, you don't get this in the regular season too much, unless it's the All-Star break. You know what I mean? Because like I said, coming back off of these 3 games, we got a brutal schedule. Brutal. So it's gonna be. We need to go out with a W tonight, and like I put it early up in the one of the segments, the Eastern Conference gonna be beating each other up all week. You know what I mean?
And it's just gonna continue to trend, because they've been beating each other. And then at times, whenever they play a Western Conference team, when you would think certain teams, well, they might take an L, then they end up taking a W, and they come back to the East Coast and then take an L. So this has just been a wild season. It's been up and down, and that's why we're in the thick of things. And that's why we focus on controlling what we control. Just one game at a time and let the chips with whatever else fall wherever it may. We take care of business. Orlando first. Let's get that win. We get back. We probably take a day off after that Orlando game, and then probably get back for the next 2 games, practicing them. While even if you take that off game, I don't mind them watching film, and all that. But coming up with a game plan going into the next one, we get that Cleveland game. After that, it's gonna start getting fun. So this stretch right here should be preparing us for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yo, D-Ross, my brother, appreciate you coming, man. We see you, my man. Enjoy the game. We see you on the next episode. Salute to D-Ross, man, for coming in the chat always, man. Yeah, man, I think this is an important game for us, man. It's just really important to go out with a win and get back and go on this break. Like you said, tomorrow have a day off and watch film. You know what I mean? Just, see what you did good, see what you didn't do good, and correct it in the next 2 days of practice. Really, really hammer down all the details. And like I said, to me, the Knicks haven't even been playing good ball other than the way we started off the gate. You know what I mean?
Facts.
We haven't seen Knicks basketball at the high level yet. And to me, that to me is amazing to still be over 500 and you haven't even played the best basketball. You know what I mean? You haven't. You know what I mean? We beat some quality teams, so we can't. We got to give them their flowers on that. That Chicago win in Chicago was a big win for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We beat Philly twice. I don't care who they don't got. We play who in front of us. We beat them because know why? Down the line, when it's time to get into the playoffs or going down to the end of the season, and it's time to jock for that position, we can always bounce back and say, you know what? We got a better record against this team. We beat that team in the conference. Our record is better than everything in the conference. So every win is important, especially when you're playing teams who are going to be battling for that same spot you battling for. And for them to beat some of these teams and at this early in the season, and then once the season get tight, when people are going to be losing games just like us, we're going to be losing games as well. Ain't nobody going undefeated. We're going to lose more games. We know we're going to lose more games, but it's important to take advantage of the ones that you can get and take advantage of the way these other guys beat each other up in the Eastern Conference. And then you worry about that other stuff when they come there. But I do like we got a chance to really get this thing popping though. Yeah.
And something that Alton Lee said earlier in the chat, man, I got to give Alton Lee props on that. Man, well, I have to give props to IQ as well, man. Way to fight back and bounce back and hold off that young man behind you for you to seal your rotation spot. So, really, I like what's going on with IQ. I'm interested. I'm really want to look at that point guard matchup tonight too, Divine. I really want to look at that point guard matchup, man. Especially if somebody like IQ or something is matched up on maybe Cole Anthony and Jalen Suggs, as well as Kimba, Walker in the mix, as well as D Rose. I want to pay attention to that point guard matchup, and just see if it's a different narrative this time. But IQ been getting after it on defense. I got to give him his props. Much improved, man. And way to fight, way to secure your spot in the rotation for now, man. I got to give IQ his props. So he gets flowers for me. I think when it's RJ, I want to see if he can kind of recapture what we were seeing on that 4-game stretch.
Yeah.
Even on the especially if not offensively, on the defensive end. And sometimes attacking the basket, keeping the ball moving, and hitting and finishing. So if he can do that, I still would like to see him go up with a little more explosion. But you can't ask certain things of a player if that's really not them. The man is not gonna he's not gonna be Michael Jordan from the athleticism, explosion aspect, but he don't have to be. All he got to do is bring the best version of himself, and how he was doing in that 4-5 game stretch. That's what we need from RJ. We do that going forward, man. We're gonna be a problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just hopefully, so the thing is, I'm looking at this starting lineup. Come on, fellas, show us something tonight. Don't just put it all on the second unit. To bail out and to make it closer. I want to see the starting unit step up tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that like you hit the nail on the head with RJ. RJ just got to get consistent, Don't have three bad games, 4 good games, then 3 bad games. He at a young man, 21 years old. I mean, he was one of the youngest guys on that team. He probably is the youngest one on the team, believe it or not. If everybody, I think he might be the youngest cat on that team, RJ Barrett. But
I think so. He should be. He should be. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So
because RJ's about what, 21?
21. Mm-hmm.
I think he's the youngest, and that's what's amazing, man. The man is a young guy. He's still developing, still growing. So he's trying to grow into a real, two-way player this year, which is not as easy to do. And then also trying to actually play more at a position that he's kind of hadn't been used to just playing consistently, asking to guard bigger guys at the wing position and stuff like that. So he's having to make some adjustments there. But hey, man, as long as they put forth that maximum effort and we get RJ with the same efforts that he was doing in that 4-game stretch, we should be fine. And the rest is just controlling them boys, not giving up second chance, second and third opportunities. That they got to stop it. We got to make sure we hit them free throws.
Yeah, absolutely. That free throw, we shoot 76% from the charity stripe.
Yeah,
we definitely get that up. We got to get that up, and then we got to gang rebound collectively. But and we had some guys who had like one game. I think Evan Fournier had 9 rebounds not too long ago. I think if they put in the maximum effort and just stick to the basics, man. It's basketball. You know what I mean? Don't make the game harder than it is. It's basketball. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of scheming going on. There's a lot of this and that. That's why you can't underestimate coaching, because it's schemes involved. I don't care how good of a player you is. If you don't got that person to put you in the right position, then it really don't mean nothing. I mean, you can shoot the ball good all day, but if you ain't got a coach to teach you how to shoot it, when to shoot it, where to shoot it, why you shoot it, or at that time, then it don't matter. You know what I mean? But I do think that we're in a good position to grind this thing out pretty heavy. And I just want to see these guys gel. I like I said, man, by 20 games we'll see. By 20 games you'll see what the Knicks are made of. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I said, it's still only 14 games into the season. They still got to even play the quarter yet. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they still got a long way to go. You know what I mean? They got a long way to go. It's a long season. I mean, here we only at the 14th game. And we looking at standards and everything, because that's how tight the East is. It is tight, and but we just got to beat these guys that come to the arena, get back to home court advantage. That's why I want to win these next 2 games, Jarvis. Then we be 500 at home. Then we go to Chicago. No matter what happened there, we got the Lakers and Phoenix coming to the Garden.
Well, we need it for our own overall morale, man. These home wins and stuff like that, because we have not played. We played even worse at home than at times than we played on the road. So we need to kind of right that, man, and start protecting the Garden a little bit more, So I'm looking for us to get back on track with that, because at some point you're going to have to protect home. You're going to have to protect home at some point, man. You can't just be on the road wins, and the road wins are going to get harder to come by as the season goes on. Mm-hmm. So you definitely want to try to make sure you starting to play better at home. And usually at home is where your role players, for the most part, usually shine better at home than on the road. But in our case, it looked like it at times been a little bit of the opposite. So I think we'll right that. And shout out, I see Josh Uncle Fulio is in the building. Shout out to him, man. If y'all hadn't subscribed to Nothing But Knicks, man, to see Josh and Uncle Fulio on the controversy, man. Y'all check him out, and Queen's Court and all that. This right here gets me excited, because Divine, it's just certain games that when we look at, we see, man, the potential that if we just play like this, we close to going on a streak. Mm-hmm. And then we also close to going on a streak to where it can be a losing streak. It's like we right at that line. So hopefully it didn't cross over to the factor where we go on to some kind of streak, because like you alluded to, man, we got a stretch that's coming up. I think it's like maybe like a 6 or 7 game stretch or something like that. That's brutal. Yeah,
absolutely. So, E. Gibson. Now we didn't say Knicks been playing terrible at home. So I think you might have misinterpreted what we were saying. E. Gibson. We know the Knicks been playing terrible at home.
Yeah, definitely.
They've been playing terrible at the Garden. You know what I mean? And we need to correct that thing, man. You got to hold down that home court. Don't let nobody come break in your house. You don't let nobody come and break it out, steal your shit. You don't let nobody come in your house to steal your stuff. If you can. And the Knicks need to get back to that. You don't let cats come in Madison Square Garden and win games up in there. You got to bring that security system into the New York Knicks defense. Bring that security system and put that out there, and then we'll stop all this winning in the Garden, because we have been playing terrible in the Garden. And I think it's
exactly.
Because you know what's crazy? You think about these last 3 games. Indiana under 500. Orlando and Houston. Look what's happening after that. The next 3 games, over 500. Chicago, Lakers, Phoenix. But let me say something. If the Knicks next week go in there in the Garden and beat the Lakers, beat Phoenix, I don't want to hear nothing else from Knicks fans talking about this team ain't good. We go in there and beat Phoenix and the Lakers or somebody. Then y'all need to get the Knicks their respect. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? And I think they will. Salute to my man Parrish. Parrish, salute my brother. Appreciate you in here, man.
Yes, Douglas.
Yes, sir. And I think we will. I think we will. I think we go get it popping. You know what I mean? I'm confident, man. I think that's why I said these 3 days off. We got a back-to-back from Houston, then go to Chicago. Then we got a day off. Then we got the Lakers. Then after that, we got the Phoenix Suns. I want to see us, and I think Charlotte again. So I really want to see us take advantage of this stuff, man, and try to get a W and just start tonight, man. But listen, we got the game popping off in about 25 minutes. Jarvis, man, give me your last take, man, and we're gonna get ready to get it popping, my brother.
Yeah, something Paris Duggan just put up, man. I do agree that teams do have to use them appropriately, and that's what I think. I think he's going to be evaluating that in this stretch. And I'm thinking, because if you notice, he even kind of put in a lineup that kind of seemed like with the last game, which could be like our closing lineup. So I think he's starting to evaluate some of that, and I think you'll see him use players a little bit better, getting the more he watches tape and what everybody can bring and all that. So I think I think he'll start adjusting to that. And I know he has been a little stubborn with that, with the lineups at time, but I slowly but surely see him starting to make some type of steps in that direction. So the thing is, I would like to see him do is, man, just keep Obi when Obi is in there rolling. Let him go, man. I mean, that other game, I mean, you had 3 minutes left in the game. He could have played. I could see him taking D Rose out because I think he did get a little nicked up in that game. So I can understand that. But Obi shouldn't have been taken out that game. Yeah. But nevertheless, I think he's getting there. I'm gonna give Tibbs the benefit of the doubt because I think he had some hard decisions to kind of make on that regard and still trying to show some semblance of loyalty to certain guys and trying to give an opportunity to turn it around. And I know he having certain guys, our main guys hadn't played well, so let me go back to him. But I think you'll start seeing him slowly change in that aspect because more often than not, Tibbs does want to win. So I don't want anybody to underestimate on whether or not he really wants to win. And if it means making some of those adjustments and it comes to that, you'll see him do something there like, okay, Tibbs. Now then when he does that, you're gonna have people saying, well, you should have been doing that earlier in the season. So hey man, we're gonna give we know what we're getting with Tibbs. We're just gonna have to bear with what he's doing, trust the process with him, and allow him to develop and grow and as a coach and show like certain things that he's even learning. So hey man, I'm just excited. Let's just go and get this W tonight. That's all I want. We take this one game at a time. The Cleveland game, we'll focus on that when Cleveland comes. Orlando tonight, let's get these boys back for what they did us last time.
Right. We need to do that. Listen, man, thank you, Jarvis, my brother, for coming in, holding us down. Yo, KJW, salute. Yo, tonight, 10:30, the streets of buzzing to be in the building. Y'all, we be down on the streets of buzzing tonight, man. You can catch us on the post game. Me and CT, we be down there, and the rest of the crew getting it popping. And first and foremost, let me shout out to the best chat in the world. This is the best chat in the business, hands down. Let me tell y'all that right now, at least from my point of view. This is the best chat in the business. Yo, my man Parrish, the rematch, absolutely. We get it popping, man. But listen, to the chat, Parrish, B. Civ, Shaw Powers got 114 and 98. E. Gibson, my man, keep bringing that fire, my brother. I appreciate you. You already know. P. Nice, you already know. Be civilized again. Everybody, man, you cats keep it popping. Uncle Fulio, the controversy, y'all already know what it is, man. We're going to get it popping tonight, man. Let's go Knicks, man. D. Ross, thank you again. Knicks 100 GM, you already know how you get down. The Fishers, Shaw Powers, everybody, man. Y'all cats keep it popping. B. Civ, again, Third Eye, open salute to you, Third Eye. Good takes today as well. All you cats, man. Keep it coming, man. We got fire up ahead, man. Real talk, man. Let me keep going. I don't want to leave nobody else if I can. Y'all know how I do. Tim, Will, Tone Crow, Nixon, Brutus. Y'all make sure y'all hit up Tone Crow down there on MBK. Hit them up, man, as well. And Tone Crow be having that fire as well, man. The controversy, Sim and everybody, man. Y'all make sure y'all holler at them brothers down there. Kevin Taylor, thank you. My man, we appreciate you guys, man. Fabian, you already know Fabian. Everybody, man. We here, Sam Holt. I can't forget you, man. That it ain't real if I ain't telling you who you are. Still Nick fan, Ron and John, NBK got it popping down there as well with them brothers, man. Y'all go down there and holler at them as well. All of you cats, man. Great show today. Charlie King, thank you for coming in here, man. You already know Sammy White, my bad. Excuse me if I pronounced that wrong. Nick P, peace. Allah Wise, peace to the God. Unique Allah, peace to the God. Peace to all my A likes up in there. Everybody, man, y'all have fun with this thing tonight. Let's go down to the garden and get it popping. Go down there and win this game. Sit there 9-6. Elton Lee, the professor. That's a given name from Divine right there. I call him the professor. Elton Lee, be on it. We all be on it. Elton Lee, send me a piece of the God. Salute to you. The Streets of Brothers, CT, Linda Lynn. Everybody, man, thank y'all for coming in tonight. We appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. And we'll see y'all in the post game night if y'all down, y'all up, y'all at it. It'll be all over the place, but we be on there with my man CT. We're going to get it popping tonight. So to Jarvis, go New York, go. Let's get that W tonight, everybody. And I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Let's get it, yo. Peace. I'm out.
Jamendo.com
Go Knicks, New York. Let's go. Let's get it tonight, man. Salute to the chat, everybody. Appreciate y'all for coming in tonight. Go Knicks, man. Let's get this thing popping tonight. Salute.